Here's Murray from midfield. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen.
Murray's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's Murray. He'll fire this deep for man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Gallup, 40 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 79 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
Lining up for the extra point.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too.
Right. Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33.
Number 28, Josh Jacobs.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
That's taken on the 25. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
At their own 32.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Time, baby.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
At the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First down. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down by Antoine.
There's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to break.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Throwing again, Murray. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw. That's the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Conversion.
Well, this is exactly where I expect on the field. Maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So now London down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Now Murray. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's not good enough.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Losing 3, and now it's third down.
Bombs behind the line of scrimmage.
Murray to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
To throw is Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Las Vegas.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Murray. He's going to find Gallup here complete. The Raiders going to use one of their time showing on the clock. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Murray again. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. On first down, Taylor. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.